Once I get my robot, I'm putting that shit right on the streets, right on the corner. They ain't got no laws to arrest a robot yet. I'm telling you, once I get my robot, I'm having that shit in the trap. I'm putting that shit in the corner. I'm doing all types of shit, all types of illegal. That shit gonna be my getaway driver. I'm telling you, man, it's about to be on once I get my robot. I'm telling you, they can't stop. What they gonna do? They can't arrest my robot. Not yet. Anyway, I gotta start this podcast. It's your boy Vance Michelle, Vito Blaze, aka V What It Do, aka V Love, aka V whatever the fuck you want to call me, aka V whatever the fuck I want to be for this week. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've been with y'all, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all probably think like I'm at the crib crashed out, or probably mad about these haters that's coming at my neck damn near every day, damn near all the time, because, you know, I be doing my motherfucking thing and I still got haters out here still hating on me. I'm like, where's the love? But they don't want to show me the love, but I still keep it going. But and y'all probably thought that shit took me out. Nah, that's not what took me out. Y'all probably think like, oh snap, did he do too much drugs? Because you know that nigga Vance love to have him some fun, and you know he loved to have a good time. But is that what took him out? No, that's not what took him out. Was he too sad? Was he too sad? Did a girl make him feel so bad that he couldn't even chase it? Feel so bad that every day that he wakes up, he ain't have the strength to go on, the strength to move on, to even do his journey in life, to start an adventure, because he was down by a woman that probably broke his heart, or maybe sad over maybe breaking somebody else's heart. No, that's not what took him down. Look, this is what happened. Yo, motherfucking, you know, I got technical difficulties. You sometimes be hearing the technical difficulties that be happening in the Rapid Flame studio, aka my one bedroom apartment. Check it. This is what it is. This is what happened. I woke up one day and the mic was not in order. Next thing you know, I got my mic fixed, but then the computer wasn't in order. Next thing you know, I couldn't even record shit. And then I got a new update, and then my computer started updating, which is great. You know, everything updated. I noticed that the program that I was recording podcasts with was really outdated, and they told me to update your shit. So now I updated the program that records my podcast, and when I updated that, it couldn't use the outdated versions, the outdated verse save files that I had for the old ones. So now I had to record some new audio files, and they had to save the saved audio file. Anyway, I took a step back. My shit took a step back. It took a step back, yeah. And now it's time for the comeback. You probably heard this before. But yo, if you heard this before and you still here, man, shout out to you for still being here. And even though we had a little bump in the road, you ain't hear podcasts from me for a minute. I mean, we back from hiatus. It's your boy Vance Michelle, okay, aka Vito Blaze, with some Rapid Flames, here to throw some flames on shit that I know. Okay, yo, here's the deal. They keep telling you that Diddy, aka Sean Combs, is getting all these lawsuits. By the time you hear this, 8 more lawsuits probably popped up, 15 more lawsuits probably popped up, 20 lawsuits popped up. They keep telling you, oh, the boy is getting charged, and on top of that, the parties that he's involved with, freak offs containing a lot of sexual trafficking and people getting illegal use of drugs, like people getting, like, you know, drugged up. Okay, like, well, and I don't think that there's a law against that. Like, you can't put a roofie in somebody's drink. You can't have them smoke some shit and then not have them not knowing that they about to smoke that shit. That shit is against the law. So, and there was a lot of that stuff going on around at these, allegedly going around at these parties. And now Puffy, aka P. Diddy, aka Sean Cole, is like, yo, he's getting backed up into a corner where, you know, even the lawyers, the defense lawyers, because this is a big high media profile case, so even the lawyers are getting, you know, TMZ, paparazzi swarming that courtroom every fucking day. And because of this, the defense lawyers, they telling the side and what Diddy's being accused of, and having the media talking now. The media talking, and now Diddy's like, yo, you know what? AKA Sean Puffy Combs, AKA Puff Daddy, AKA whatever. Yo, he's like, yo, I can't get a fair trial. It's not fair that all these people, the defense lawyers, are getting to talk like this. If I can't talk like this, then I'm not getting a fair trial. So here's the deal. I don't think I'm gonna get a fair trial because the defense lawyers is talking. Even the prosecutors is talking. His lawyers is talking. You know, they trying to become the next motherfucking Robert Kardashian out this bitch. Johnny Cochran. It's always bad when the lawyer trying to get outshine the nigga in court, because the nigga in court is the one that's on trial, and basically he the marquee of the whole show. But then you got the supporting actor or the motherfucking, not even a nigga that's working the background, the key grip, trying to act like he belong in the limelight. If you Puffy's defense lawyer, you need to shut the fuck up. Just like Diddy needed to shut the fuck up, but both of y'all ain't shutting the fuck up. They learned this shit from you, Diddy. Like, now all of a sudden you want to say, oh, everybody should shut the fuck up. I was telling you to shut the fuck up 4 months ago. You ain't want to listen. You kept backing out every time you was in Miami. You want to back out. You want to back out that you was in the streets with G-Dep. You want to back out that you back in New York. That was the last time. Nigga. Because the week before that, I told you to stay your ass inside, and then you want to back out. Well, I'm back. Man. Now you want to tell the lawyers to shut the fuck up. If I were you, just switch the whole team up. Then just say everybody shut the fuck up. Okay? But what they really ain't, speaking of shutting the fuck up, what they really ain't talking about in this Diddy case, and what had us on the lam, not on the, what had us like, okay, the Diddy thing is out, the freak off's out. Who was in the freak offs? Still not known. Them shits, we've been hearing about these parties for damn near months now. We know Diddy had a little thing. They trying to supposedly saying all your usual suspects that was in the party. You know, when I say usual suspects, it's all the people that was around Diddy around at the time. You know, that's what they pointing at, like making them seem like, oh, these guys were in the freak offs. These were the celebrities in the freak offs. But were they? Do we actually know if Justin Bieber was in that shit? Do we actually know Jay-Z was in that shit? Do we actually know that fucking what's the preacher's name? TD Jakes? Nah, B. Like, who's really in them parties with Diddy? Which white people was in that party? Yeah. I just Swift. I mean, they keep saying, oh, you know, Oprah was in those parties. Usher was in these parties. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we seen them hanging around Diddy, and they even go to the point where, like, Marlon Wayans was in these parties. Marlon Wayans will tell you, yeah, he was in these parties, but he'll tell you he ain't see no freaky shit going on. And you know what? Probably freaky shit went on around, and then they just didn't invite the nigga Marlon Wayans. That's the thing. But which are the niggas that he did invite? We want to know the niggas he invited. We don't want to know the niggas that was like, oh, yo, I was at the party, but like when that shit went down, I wasn't around. And they got legit backup stories. They saying Donnell Rollins, they showing pictures of Donnell Rollins at the parties. But they ain't, you know, Diddy was friends with a lot of people besides black rich people. He was friends with a lot of other people, especially some white people, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even see none of them. They got Justin Bieber, and that's because we been invite that motherfucker to the cookout. You know, yeah, that's true. If they show a little white person, it was probably one that was invited to the cookout. I mean, it's just something to think about while we watching this Diddy. Because I'm telling you, I'm watching this shit from both sides. You know what I'm saying? It's a nasty little thing. But as we looking at it, man, I just want y'all to be aware and have your eyes open. And I'm not saying like, oh, yo, there's a conspiracy out there. But it just makes you want to say, you know? You know, a sad thing happened recently. You probably caught this shit in your eye. This guy from One Direction, he died. His name was Liam Payne. Liam Payne. Motherfucker fell from a balcony, 3rd floor. And when this shit was reported, they was like, damn, motherfucker fell off the balcony. Liam Payne, member of One Direction. I mean, the band broke up before he died. I think he was on his way he was working on some solo music or some shit. But like, when he died, it was like, oh shit, you know, could he have died because of suicide effects? Because, you know, he had he was living that life. He was living that music life. Even AJ from Backstreet Boys was like, yo, you know what? This is one nigga that reminds me of me when he did it. But they saying, like, police officials have said Liam jumped from his hotel balcony, citing drugs as likely cause of his erratic behavior last week. They saying the nigga jumped because, you know, he was going through it. I don't think he jumped because he was going through it. I think he jumped because he was really on them drugs. Like, you understand them drugs that the entertainment industry get attained to. They get the shit that come out in 3 years later, like, you know what I mean? And you understand, and if you don't understand what I'm talking about, this is what I'm talking about. If you watch Forrest Gump and you ever seen that scene where Jenny gets high and she feel like she about to fly, and she on the balcony and she about to fly, that shit happens about like a week, a day in Hollywood. A day, there's some motherfucker on the balcony ready to fly because they took some shit that really got them that high. And when you on them type of drugs and you ain't got the right people telling you things, or you ain't got the right people telling you, hey, yo, B, get off the ledge. Like, yo, you really ain't got wings, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't Superman, or you got some other people telling me like, yo, man, let's just have a good time off this ledge, away from the balcony. You ain't got people like that around you. You can walk into some fatal shit. And that's what happened to Liam Payne right there, B. Because it's not the mental shit that he was going through. Motherfucker was taking mad drugs. So much drugs. And even in the toxicology report, they stated the singer had cocaine, crack, crystal, the Argentinian version of methamphetamine. There's an Argentinian version of methamphetamine called crystal. Yeah, damn. I wonder what's the Nigerian version, or the fucking. Give me the Chinese version of methamphetamine. Give me that sake. AJ McLean remembers the Liam Payne as a light in his life. Looking back together, but the back street, they saying Liam Payne had multiple substances in his system when he died. Damn, that's a lot of drugs, B. Including a mix of drugs known as pink cocaine. The nigga had cocaine, not regular cocaine in him. My white cocaine. A lot of people take white cocaine. You don't hear them wanting to jump off a motherfucking balcony. The nigga took pink cocaine. You see some shit like that look like fairy dust? Nigga, you don't want, what the fuck? Are we in the woods? We in the woods. There's magical elves around. There's witches, fairies, potions type shit. Nigga give you pink cocaine. Shit look like fairy dust or some shit like that. Or you about to go to like the nigga came out of Gryffindor. Your drug dealer is from Gryffindor. Sold you some pink dust, nigga. The fuck did you get that shit from? Slytherin? Nigga. Pink cocaine? Liam Payne, you ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy, that you thought that you could sniff some pink cocaine and thought that you was going to see Earth the next day. Think you was going to be here on this Earth the next day. I'll sniff that shit and be like, I'll call everybody up and say bye. Because this is my ticket out of here. This is my ticket how I'm leaving Earth. I just brought my ticket on how I'm leaving. Without the casket. I just brought this pink cocaine. Don't think that you was going, how you think you out to add that and have one good night? Hell yeah, you gonna have one good night in hell, nigga. Like, the fuck was you thinking? You couldn't even have regular white cocaine. You just had to go. They had a menu of cocaine. You actually had access to a menu of cocaine. That's wild. They had different colors, and you actually say pink cocaine. I see that. If I would have seen that, I would have told the dealer to get back where the fuck he's coming. Get back to hell where you could go back to hell where you came from. Go back to that wasteland. Go back. Cause I'm here to stay on this earth. You trying to give me some shit that makes me want to leave. Shit, at least give me a discount. At least give me a discount. Don't be having me pay no high ass prices for a drug that's gonna make me leave Earth. That, or you can get that shit the fuck away from me. What also needs to get the fuck out of here is Donald Trump being at McDonald's. What's going on with him? What's going on in his mind is that he wants to be America's new mascot. Because to be in McDonald's is not a real good political move. Matter of fact, I really think it is, because what's as American as a church and a school? You got McDonald's. That's right. A McDonald's is in every state, and it's as American as American pie. That's why they always got apple pies in that bitch. But they got burgers and fries and shakes, drinks at $149. Matter of fact, speaking of McDonald's, you ain't peeping the beef between Wendy's and McDonald's. I'm going to speak on that on another day. But yo, right now, Trump was in McDonald's. He traded in his suit jacket for a yellow line apron. Trump in Feasterville, Pennsylvania. He took a turn at dunking baskets of fries in oil. That means the man was cooking them fries, salting them up, scooping them into them boxes. And this motherfucker doesn't like touching anything, but he really liked McDonald's because he saw that how motherfuckers, he was able to cook the fries without even touching it and serving it. So he expressed a delight at how it never touches the human hand. The food never touches the human hand. And he handed bags of food to, a few pre-selected customers, through the drive-through window. Even the customers had to go through a screening process, because ain't no, all of a sudden you go to McDonald's, all of a sudden it was like, yo, do you like Trump? Do you want to see less gays on TV? Do you want to see a wall build up around Mexico? And if you said yes to all three of these questions, then you can get your food served. You could pull up. Pull up to the drive-thru. See, it was that type of day. And then it was like, what kind of shit is this? You know what I'm saying? Do you like guns? Do you want no abortion? If you said yes to all these questions, and you can get your food. Then that was the type of day. And then, anyway, the play acting at work came as Trump, you know why Trump went to McDonald's though? Mad people be like, yo, you know, Trump only went to McDonald's to work there because he did say, Kamala Harris did say she worked at McDonald's, but Trump was like, nah, that ain't true. That ain't true. That ain't the biz. That ain't what went down. And then all of a sudden he was like, yo, matter of fact, you know, I'll play at McDonald's. But you know what? I saw this and I was like, of course. Trump has been in damn near every American kind of thing. Reality TV. He been in pro wrestling. This boy, now he worked at McDonald's. How American can Trump be? I can't knock this man. Like, it may look like I'm endorsing the shit out of Donald Trump lately, but like, this motherfucker is kind of smart. I've been peeping the moves, and I'm like, if there was a guy who knows why he even though he got a felony, he already got indicted on the felony. He shouldn't even be running. Matter of fact, I don't understand how this felon is on the verge of winning, becoming two-time, not one-time, but two-time president. It's crazy. And before he even got president, he got assassinated not once, but twice, which is crazy. So, this man wins in about 10 days, 9 days, maybe 5 days, maybe tomorrow when you hear this. Wow. We might as well, you might as well just buy a robot too. Teach it how to trap. Teach the robot man. Lord. Matter of fact, let's just teach a robot how to become a politician after this. Why not? It looks like y'all need a robot to be the leader of y'all party, Republican Party. Y'all got Trump working at Mickey D's. And here's the thing, Trump and Mickey D's. At your Mickey D's, was your ice cream machine working? What did you do if the ice cream machine wasn't working? And if you got that machine back up, can you help the rest of the country's machines get back up? And if you can do that, man, I think it's a shoo-in. I think you can win by landslide if you could actually fucking get the ice cream machines to work. Cause that's what your ass needs to do. Or what'd you do? You took a break, got some of that pink cocaine that's going around, and you said, fuck it. You ain't going back. You realize what McDonald's was, it's work. And you peep that like, yo, just what you doing is work. Trump, you really ain't got, and the thing, Trump, you really ain't got to do this, though. You really ain't got to be president. Why couldn't you just back up somebody who got sense? You got money. Now you out here looking crazy in Mickey D's. In an apron. I mean, didn't nobody want to see you there? Nobody. And if they did, they shouldn't even be there. Because McDonald's is a place for no drama. And that's all you do, Trump. Just drama. You probably had somebody fighting at McDonald's. Like, oh, I'm not coming up in this McDonald's. Trump is in there. And you already know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody came up in McDonald's and then that probably was the saddest day in that McDonald's life. Because it was like, oh no, not Tammy. She always come in here and she order about like 50 Big Macs. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a good week for us. But she all of a sudden she didn't want to come up in there because she knew you was in there, Trump. Yo, you know what I'm saying? You ain't need, that's what I'm saying. You thought you was doing good, but you ain't doing no good. Because everywhere you go, it's just drama. That's why you was good for reality TV, because the drama is good there. WWE, the pro wrestling, because drama's good there. It's good. But where you at? Where the president at? No, we don't need it. It's like you making a novella every fucking day, Trump. I can't. Anyway, enough about Trump. Trump. It's Trumpomania. Trumpomania until after fucking November 11th. But right now, I'm going to play this Vito Blaze track. Y'all listen to this shit. And then after the Vito Blaze track, I'm going to come back because I got more flames to throw on shit that I know. On shit I know. Yeah, I got more flames to throw on shit I know. That sounds more smooth. And that's what we going with. Hey, yo, that was Vito Blaze with EA. And now this is Vance Michelle back with Rapid Flames. And I got more flames to throw on the shit that I know. But yo, check this. Before I even get into that, if you are in the Montreal area and you want to see Vance Michelle do stand-up comedy, then all you got to do is just go to Hurley's Irish Pub on Mondays, 8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. because I'm having two shows. I said 2 times because I'm having 2 shows. One at 8 p.m., one at 10:30. A lot of people, they hear me say I have shows on Mondays. And then they're like, oh, shit, you got 2 shows? Yeah, I got 2 shows. One at 8, one at 10:30 p.m. Then they look at me like, oh, really? Oh, you have a show at 8 p.m.? I'm like, yeah, it's called the World's Smallest Comedy Nights at 8 p.m. Why you at 10:30 p.m.? And like, I ain't even know. Oh, okay, well, your dumbass those down. You got 8 p.m. show. And you know what? I don't even feel like telling people that all the time, but you got to tell people that your show is at 8 p.m. so people will know that your show is at 8 p.m. because they'll come to a 10:30 show and be like, oh, you have two shows, or you got an 8 p.m. show, and you're like, oh, you got another show at 10:30. So I always gotta tell people I got two shows every fucking day. Be repetitive. Two shows. I'm two show Michelle. One at 8 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. If you ever heard I had a show at 10:30 p.m., know as well that I also got a show at 8 p.m. too. And it's at Hurley's Irish Pub. And it goes down every Monday. It's called the world's smallest comedy night. Hurley's Irish Pub is located on 1225 Rue Crescent Street. For the niggas that speak English, and that's where I be at. And if you're listening to this, like, and you can't get to Montreal, and you still want to see a nigga do some stand up, some jokes and shit, all you got to do is just go to YouTube and go to the search bar, type in Just Blaze comedy special, and then I pop up Vance Michelle, and I'm there. You click on that video, and it's me doing like 20 to 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes of jokes, okay, for you folks. So that's the plugs. That's the plugs I had to plug. You know, that's the things I had to mention. Those are the mentions I had to mention. So you know, I'm out here in these streets. Even though you hear me in your ear, in your car, wherever, thank you very much. And if you want to, if you want to see more of me, then that's how it is. That's how you can get at it. That's what it is for now. So, watch the comedy special or come to the world's smallest comedy night every Monday. And if you like to get high, you like to smoke some weed, go to bloomsupply.ca, bloomsupply.se, and use my promo code Vito Blaze, VITOBLAZE. Okay, VITOBLAZE. You use that promo code, and trust me, you will get $40 off of your first order. Fucking with the Bloom Supply, because they'll send your weed in the mail. If you're living in Canada, they'll send your shit 3 to 5 days. If you're not living in Canada, I don't know. They'll send you your shit, but it's going to take more than 3 to 5 days. Just know that. Just know that. But if you're going to take that route, just know that. But I'm telling you, if you do take that route, it's worth it. It's worth it because they got some good shit. Okay? If you can order from bluesupply.com .se and you're not in Canada and it gets to you, let me know, because I know you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna start getting your weed from out of the country. I'm telling you. Anyway, let me throw more flames on the shit I know, because I got some shit to throw. I got some flames to throw on this thing I know right here. Now, if you ain't heard yet, don't want to be the one that bring you this sad news, and this is very sad. If you don't think this is sad, then you a motherfucking hater. But yo, Samantha Irvine left WWE as of October 21. She left right on Monday. Like the day she showed up, the day she was supposed to show up to the job, she was just like, nah, fuck it. I'm not showing up today, and I'm not showing up again after today. Word is, because she wanted to do some side projects on the side, and WWE was like, nah, you can't do your side projects. And then, you know, that's the thing. She was like, well, I really feel in my dreams that I could be whatever I could be, you know, basically a hoe off screen, or maybe a hoe on another screen, because that's the thing. Some of these girls, so Samantha Irvine, let me get to that in a minute. Samantha Irvine, if you don't know, she was a ring announcer for the WWE. But here's the thing. Not only did she have an incredible ring announcing voice, she had an incredible ass. And she was very beautiful. Even the announcers will fucking start introducing her the sensational Samantha Irvine. Like her man wasn't a wrestler on the fucking show and won't fuck up anybody, you know, walking around in the job. Like, she had niggas because her fiance was right on the roster. And, you know, and she working amongst all these other motherfuckers in that wrestling too. And talking, introducing her as the sensational Samantha Irvine. So she was getting looks from all over the place. She had to bounce out soon as because they fired her husband. You know, because they fired his ass because I don't know. Maybe it could have been hating. Maybe they was like, yo, we plotting on Shorty and we don't need a husband in the way or all of that. Or maybe it could have been that or they saying that she had other projects she had to get out. So anyway, she out. She gone. This sensation, and I'm sad to bring this to you because there's a lot of fans out there like that. Oh, there's some people thinking like, well, who the fuck is Samantha Irvine? Who cares? I personally, I kind of cared for that ass was there. That ass was there to support, like during the tough times. You watching a wrestling show, and they didn't put the honeys on for 20 minutes or so, and then you see Samantha Irvine coming out there, and she looking all nice, and not only is she looking nice, she has a nice voice, and she's exciting, and she has emotion. You saw how she broke down when she announced Cody Rhodes as a new undisputed WWE champion when he won that shit at WrestleMania. She got some historic moments, and she was due to make some more, but Tom was like, yo, Tom was on the side. Tom, or the universe showed her some other shit. Was like, hey, maybe it's time for me to leave WWE and be a host somewhere else. Some people thinking like she might go to AEW, but why would she go to AEW? I don't think they got enough fans for her. Man, why? Because her husband's there? That's what people thought about AJ popping up in WWE with CM Punk because CM Punk is back in WWE. You think AJ Lee's gonna pop up? Nah, I don't think so. But nah, this ain't even about that. This is about me missing that ass, leaving WWE, and I'm pretty sad. I can't believe as much Triple H talking about I do what's best for business. You don't let that ass that good go. That's not good for business, Triple H. Me and you really gotta talk one-on-one. I don't usually send emails or complaints to the WWE because they usually doing a good job entertaining the folks out here, but that's a huge loss. Missing like me watching the show, and now it's back to Lillian Garcia after seeing the sensational Samantha Irvine. Either you make Jada Parker your next announcer. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna do because they got this. Look out for Jada Parker, okay, on NXT. She got it. Miss Jada. Ooh, anyway. Unless you don't make her the announcer, I'm not happy WWE losing an ass like that was a huge asset for the fans. Unless you guess, I mean, what are you gonna do to replace Samantha Irvine? Y'all think maybe y'all can replace Samantha Irvine, but I don't think y'all can. Y'all can't even replace Pat McAfee right now. So y'all replacing Samantha Irvine and ass like that? That's gonna. I'm sorry, WWE. Y'all gonna. I'm really disappointed in y'all, man. Really, really. Oh man, I ain't gonna see Samantha Irvin's. Nah, I might not even watch y'all no more because of this. Y'all lost me. Y'all got to bring Samantha Irvin's asses back. I mean Samantha Irvine back because she was a real asset to the company by showing that ass every week. You understand what I'm saying? And plus, here's the thing though. This is what I was going to say in the beginning. See, Samantha Irvine, I don't even understand why you even felt like you should leave WWE. You was getting mad clout because of WWE. Don't think that ass was nice. It was only fan worthy. But now we all know that your husband is Ricochet. He's wrestling on AEW. So if anything, you trying to be a wrestler out here, you would. If anything, if you feel like you the next J Lo, then go ahead and do your motherfucking thing. But you should at least try to stay on WWE for at least a year or two. Get you really out there before you start dropping tracks and shit. Now you want to get on talking about you want to start dropping tracks. And don't nobody really know you like that. I mean, that ass can get you so far. If anything, that first music video better be about that ass in motion. Like, that ass got to be in motion for more than 2 minutes. More than 2 minutes of that video. If that ass is not in motion in that music video, Samantha, what are we doing? Why are you even out here trying to be anything but a nice asset by using that ass for the WWE? Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking, man. Y'all get it, man. Let me just get up out of here and see you. And so, matter of fact, good luck for Ricochet. Good shout out to Ricochet for getting to see that ass on the daily. Okay, because we had our time even when she was out here for the Instagram. That was heartfelt. She even see that's how real it is with Samantha Irvine. When she leaves the game, she got to tell people she can leave the game because she can't just be leaving like that and just because she gonna have niggas like, you know, without no, she can't be leaving without no explanation, even though niggas don't even know her like that or at all. Is that is her ass is so valuable to the game and she know that. God bless her, and shout out to Ricochet for getting to tap that ass every fucking day and getting to bless that. Hope they have a new family and shit. And if they do break up, Samantha, I am here. Holla at your boy. Okay. Yo, anyway, speaking, you see I'm talking about family. And that's what I'm talking about. Family is a motherfucking good thing. You can't, you know, even though you want to go through your life, you out there and you doing your motherfucking thing. You're like, you know, I could do this by myself. You know, sometimes you need self time. You need to take care of yourself. You need to do your self retreats, whatever, 2-3 days, and get in touch with yourself. Maybe touch yourself, whatever. Here's the deal. At the end of the day, though, what are you doing all that for? So you can get back and write for your family, right? Yeah, that's what it is, B. Because even though we could be alone and shit, we are able and capable for being alone for months. But you know what? You're stronger. You stronger, more better when you have family. It's true. Fast and Furious does have a lesson. That's why there's 10 movies, Fast and Furious, because, yo, that family message is important, dog. It's all about family. Family, family, family. And speaking of that, I'm talking about how LeBron is actually playing with his son. He did it. He talked about it. We didn't even think we'll be able to see it. But it's here, guys. How old do you feel? For the people who remember when LeBron started playing basketball, and then now you're able to see LeBron in the league still, and he's playing with his son on the starting league, which is crazy. We don't care how it got there. I don't really give a fuck how it got there. If Bron Jr. earned it or not, who gives a fuck? Like, it's a moment. It's a great moment for them. It's a great moment in time for history, for Black history. I love it. And anybody hating on it, it's just it's something inside of them, you know. And if you're conversing with them, don't let that shit connect with that shit in you. Just let that shit happen. You're probably gonna hear that shit like, oh, the only reason why, because LeBron got money and he can make it happen, or, you know, he got connects like that. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't he do it? Why? If you busting your ass every fucking day, playing basketball, hurting yourself, and then you earned out of all that shit, though. How much you got? 5 rings, but you made all the records that, and then after that, all that hard work. by you doing a nice season, or by you doing what you're supposed to do in basketball, by doing what you're supposed to do as father, yo, that blessing is right there, right in front of you, and you could just pull the trigger. Why not make it happen? Just because other people around you is like might feel away? Oh, fuck all of that. LeBron worked too hard. He worked too hard as a fucking player and a father. He earned his fucking moment. I don't give a anybody hating is just because if they just want to be negative and can't see that positive shit right in front of them. But that shit right there is beautiful. So let LeBron play with LeBron Jr. all day, every day on LA. But I don't want them to beat the Knicks though. I'm feeling New York this year. New York probably got a good team. And shout out to New York Liberty for actually bringing an NBA championship to New York City. Okay? You might not hear that. The WNBA 2024 championships is the New York Liberty. So shout out for them for actually bringing New York a WNBA championship. And that's crazy how Spike Lee ain't out here going crazy for them and saying, or there's not a talk about having a parade in Madison Square Garden for them ladies, because they actually did it. They actually brought an NBA championship to New York. So on that note, yo, that's all the flames I got to throw on shit that I know. On shit I know. Yeah, more flames. That's all the flames I got to throw on shit I know. See how smooth that is? That's what we going with. To hear more episodes of the Rapid Flames podcast, please subscribe to Rapid Flames podcast on YouTube, Spotify, and wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts these days. Stay lit.